Hey, I'm here with,
Josh Farthing.
and I'm gonna ask you a few questions about your campus job. So, why'd you pick being an RA?
I picked being an RA, one, because I thought it would get me out of my comfort zone a little bit with like working with people, and that's something I need to be a little better at. So that kind of ended up being how I stepped out, and people said that I'd been told that I'd be good at it, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll give it a try. So I applied and got the job.
I'm here with,
Elena and Mariah. I started working here because the other options were like working at the DC, and I didn't want to do that because too many people go in there. I didn't want people to see me. And then the other option is admissions, and they have to answer phones a lot. So this was just one that I felt comfortable doing, and then it was easy work.
And then for me, I saw her working here, so I would be able to work with her. And I knew that it was like not easy, but like I knew that it was what I would enjoy the most working on campus.
hey, I'm here with,
Derek Martinez.
Sergio Armendariz.
why'd you get the job that you have right now?
When I came on my visit, I told Coach Shoemaker that I need a job because I need to pay for college, and he said he has a good relationship with Miss Dawn, and he put me on with that job, and that's where I have been ever since.
So I first had a job with campus security, and then I transitioned to working with Fresh Ideas because of Derek. He got me into the job, so that's how I'm there now.
I'm Sebastian. I work in the library because I think it's the easiest job in campus and I can do my homework too. So
I'm Kyle Sunderland. You were working at Toasties. So 3 years ago when Rockables came in, it was a new idea of like a Korean style protein bowl place, and Breck Nelson asked me, I was in one of his classes, and he asked me if I wanted to work here. So I started working at Rockables in this building, and then when Rockables left, Toasties came in, and Breck asked me if I wanted to be a manager here. So I've been here in this building for 3 years because I wanted to work somewhere near campus.
What's your name?
Albert. I'm working at the DC. Because I like this job because I know all the people who work here from the last year, and it's pretty good to work here.
How do you feel about the job? Do you like it, dislike it?
For the most part, I really enjoy it for the most part. It has its moments where it is a struggle because there are times when people are hard to work with, but that is kind of what you get no matter what you're working at. So, but for the most part, I enjoy like being able to communicate with people, especially on the floor, and then we're communicating from me to the RD, between the RD and residents. So it's very fulfilling in that sense where I'm able to like make sure everyone has a good experience on campus.
I feel good about it. Like I worked here for 3 years, so like I get to know who everyone is and know their names, so that it makes the job easier, and I've gotten pretty good at it.
I would say the same thing. It just introduces you to a lot of different people, and like our managers are really nice. So like we've kind of become friends with our manager.
It's cool on some days. Other days it's a little much because they sometimes think we could do more than what we can and forget that we're students first.
Yeah, I feel like they kind of forget that we still have like schoolwork, and they kind of put us into the category of like we're just workers there. So sometimes I just feel like they ask too much of us, even though we're still students. So
I think it's really easy, and like since you can do your homework too, it's really helpful if you are an athlete.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I love working for Bobby. My manager's great. It's cool. We have fun here. It's not too difficult. You know, I am a manager and I'm a chef, and so back there it's fun to make food. It's fun to see people I know from the college. Yeah, I like it.
I think it's totally worth it to work here because you're having a great time, and at the same time you're like working and learning new stuff that I didn't know. So it helps you a lot to like find like what is working in real life, because before this I never had a job back home. So this is kind of like teaching me how to do it.
Do you think the pay for the job works and fits well with the work that you do for it?
I think it's a bit of yes and a bit of no. in that because there are times when like all of a sudden you have a bunch come at you at once. Like if for me personally, I haven't had too many problems with the floor that I work on, so I don't have to go above and beyond a lot of the time. So for me, I think it's fine. It's not a bad pay because I kind of just live here and make sure any minor problems we have are taken care of. But I know for other RAs, they have a lot more problems that occur on their floor because of those problems that arise. So I feel like it's a good pay for me, personally.
Well, okay, before I was getting paid $8, but I just got a raise to $9. So it's not great, but I also feel like, you know, with the work that we're doing and the like amount of like leeway that we have, it's not like terrible.
So she got a raise to 9 when I started working here because she had been working here longer, and she had originally been getting 8, so the new people got $8.50. So like she gets 50 more cents than I do, which makes sense.
They pay like $8 per
$8.
hour, so that's way too less. So no.
I am satisfied, yeah. I started out with student wages, but then working here over the summer got, you know, some promotions to manager. But I'm very satisfied.
Yeah, I will say that. Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I would say I get paid enough for fresh ideas, but I would say for other campus jobs that they don't get paid enough because I worked for campus security and only get paid federal minimum wage. So.
Well, I appreciate the time, and I really like the responses we got. Thank you.